Almost two-thirds of Europeans now see Russia as an adversary since its invasion of Ukraine, according to the poll by the European Council on Foreign Relations. That's double the figure from 2021. Respondents were also asked about Europe's future relationship with Moscow. About half wanted relations to be limited, but there are variations.
There are countries like Poland where there is a very strong temptation to cut all the relationship with Russia, even if there is a negotiated peace. While there are countries like Bulgaria or Hungary or Austria, as well as Germany, where there's quite a strong temptation to reestablish fully cooperative relationship with Russia after the war is over.
Some European leaders, notably French President Emmanuel Macron, have called for Europe to develop strategic autonomy, the ability to defend itself independent of the United States. Almost three-quarters of the poll respondents said Europe cannot always rely on the US for its security.
You can interpret it of course, as a sign that Europeans are not trusting Americans that much as they used to historically. And in this sense, perhaps the presidency of Donald Trump has left lasting damage to that relationship. But you can also have a more benevolent interpretation, according to which simply due to the war in Ukraine and Russia's invasion on Ukraine, Europeans are more ready right now to take responsibility for their security.
The survey also looked at European attitudes toward China.
People still tend to perceive China as mostly Europe's partner rather than a rival or an adversary, even though a clear majority in every country that we polled recognizes China as Russia's ally.
However, a majority opposed the idea of Chinese ownership of key infrastructure. Roughly 41% of respondents said that if Beijing gave weapons to Russia, the EU should impose sanctions on Beijing, even if that would harm Western economies. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.